everyone, welcome back to our hardcore series of how many times do we have to restart our hardcore one, and it turns out quite a lot. We are currently on our third death count, hopefully not too many more, and let's get on with the intro.
Grab somebody and shove them!
Use the force.
Yes, force them! Force push them.
JJ, I'm inside you. Not him doing the rush and going into the bookcase.
What was that?
Yeah! No. Emotional damage.
Run! Get up!
And as you can see, I have just obviously started collecting resources we need. It's a little speed up, so it's not so slow. You guys aren't stuck just watching me for 10 minutes collecting supplies that I need for early game. Collecting whatever we can. Decide. I'm just looking, as I'm collecting wood, I'm just looking for an area that I want to live in. Just starting to clear us some of this spot here, because I think we might pop our little home in here just by the water, because who doesn't like a little home by the water? As you can see, I'm just completely clearing out as much as I can to make it as flat, so I can start building, do a little farm of like some animals and that. As you can see, just fixing it up so it's a bit better for me to build on. And yes, I have not made a pickaxe, so don't come at me in the comments for not using a pickaxe or a normal axe to chop down trees and get rid of the stone blocks, or a shovel for the dirt to make it quicker. I was just doing what I could as quick as I could, but as you can see, we're just still continuing on. I then decided I didn't really want to live there, so we went off in search of another place that I want to live in. It's starting to get dark, so I'm trying to be careful. I'm just stopping to grab some wood and that as I can. Eating what I can as well, so we don't die by hunger, because, you know, who wants to die by hunger? We found some sweet berries, so we'll grab those so we have some food, and so I don't die of hunger, because it would be nice not to do that. And I spotted some sugarcane, which I can never find, so I'm going to just grab some sugarcane here, because who else finds it hard to find sugarcane? I don't know if it's like super rare or whatever, but yeah, and we'll come back for that coal that we just spotted. I think we might live in this little area, because look what we have just spotted up here that we are going to see in 2 seconds when it shows up. We found an azalea tree after we've chopped down and got some of these apples. I did notice that there was an azalea tree, so we're going to build our little house here. And we're just going to start clearing it up. Like, as you can tell, I'm just going to remove the stone first, so we can get a bit more space in. And then I think I'm going to make a chest. Obviously fill up that hole so I don't fall into it. But this is the moment that I realised that I found the azalea tree, and I'm just like, I can't believe I find it. I am living here, and I started getting attacked, and it's a freaking spider, and yeah, we are probably gonna die. Yep, we died. So we are now on death count 4, and we're gonna immediately go straight into just collecting wood for our little area that we want to do. So I will just obviously have it sped up a little so it's not so boring and slow, you know. But we're just going to start collecting our essentials again, collecting the different woods, and I'm just taking off auto jump on because that was on, and auto jump is quite annoying to me. I don't know if it is for anyone else. But yeah, we continue our search over this little hill here, and we found some pigs, and I'm pretty sure I decided not to kill them. Yeah, I decided not to kill them. I'm just like, oh, they're cute, we're just going to keep going. I did find a little hole in the hill. I've accidentally lost that little bit of recording, but I did find a little hole on the other side of the hill, and I started, as you can see, I've started clearing it out, and we are going to live here for as long as we can. Obviously, clearing out some spots, filling up this hole so I don't fall into it and hurt myself and lose hearts or die, because knowing my luck, I would. As you can see, I am just filling up this hole so we do not fall into it. Obviously, we're just going to continue filling it up, fixing it with what we can. I do see that I do have some lush dirt, so possibly we may go mining later on, see if we can find a little lush cave with some axolotls, because I want axolotls. I am going to have a tank. I am determined in one of these hardcore worlds, when I eventually find a freaking lush cave biome, we are going to collect some axolotls, and we are going to have an axolotl tank near our house. Inside our house or outside our house, I have not decided yet, but I want an axolotl home. And as you can see, I've decided we're going to have a little hobbit hole here. So I've started clearing out some of the bits to make it a bit bigger and less compacted, so it's a bit taller, easier to walk through. It doesn't feel like I'm squished, you know? But as you can see, I'm just moving things around, changing things into stuff. Yeah, we are made a crafting table, as you can see, so I can start making chests to put things in. But we are hopefully going to keep our things sorted when we get chests. We're not going to have a chest monster, hopefully. Who knows? Knowing me, I will have it started getting organized, and then I will give up and it will become a giant chest monster. So we will see how good we become in that with it not becoming a chest monster. As you can see, I'm just obviously putting things in, trying to keep it organized. And then I'm going to start just making sure. Realized I cannot open it when it's that close to the roof. So I'm going to have to remove that one and then place it just above this one here. And I will be finding some wood soon. Getting to wood anyway, so we can start deciding what flooring we want. But first I'm going to make the planks, obviously, from things. And as you can see, this is where I'm starting to put some of the planks down to decide what flooring I want. If I am playing with a different mod folder at this time, guys, so if anyone, I will most likely put the mods folder that I use, share it in the description of the video, so make sure to check the description out for that, because I will share so you guys can see what mods I've played with for this video. But as you can see, I'm trying to keep it organized. I am making some more planks of a different wood, well, 2 different woods. I'm probably going to grab some oak, test that out as well. Haven't decided yet. But as you can see, I'm putting it down so I can test to see which one's going to look better. I already know what kind of wall I am going to do. The wall's going to be dark oak, because I like dark oak, like walls. I'd say wallpaper, it's technically not wallpaper, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, we're going to grab some spruce so we can make some spruce logs. So I can decide what kind of flooring I want. And as you see, I'm just gonna get rid of 3 blocks so I can put them down and then have a look, decide what one we want. If there is one that you guys prefer, then you are more than welcome to chuck that suggestion in the comments. But I think I might go with the spruce flooring, if I can get my words out right and not yeah. But I think we might go with the spruce flooring in here. And we might go for the same in the next room that we are going to do later, that you will see. But as you can see, I've started putting down the spruce flooring now. And yeah, we're gonna just skip through that a little bit faster, so we can get our flooring in, and you're not just sitting there for 5 minutes, obviously, watching me put the flooring in and fixing up the terraform around the house when I go into the roof of it. But yeah, we're just gonna start excavating some of this stuff so I can start placing down the planks, getting all the flooring in. So can we get, no, we have to remove the bottom box so I can get down there to put the rest of the spruce flooring there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with dark oak wallpaper because I actually quite like dark oak planks against the spruce planks for like wall and floor. I think it actually looks quite nice and actually kind of complements the colour a bit. And as you can see, I am just putting things obviously into chests so my pockets are not full. And we do have a lot of stuff, so we do want to finish this up, finish this floor up, and then we're going to start doing some other things. If I can place blocks correctly, and as you can see, I've just sped up really fast on getting the dark oak wall in and fixing up the terrain flooring around the house. And yes, I know there's a spruce log with my dark oak logs on the outside, of which I am going to fix up later on. We are obviously just excavating, starting up the wall, which obviously we're going to fix up the terraform on the outside so the planks aren't showing on the outside, so it looks like I'm just a little door on the outside like that. And yes, it is very speedy right now, so it's not there for like 5 minutes. Wait, like just like, oh, can it get on with the video kind of thing. So as you can see here, we're just having a look on the outside. We're going to shut our door in case it goes to nighttime while we're doing things. Gonna grab the charcoal because I chucked some logs in so I could get some charcoal so I can make some torches. Because I am gonna look at going mining later, and obviously you need torches to light up the house as well. Our little hobbit hole. Yeah, obviously just chucking some things in. I am going to get rid of these things on the screen soon. I don't know what I pressed for that to come up like that. It's with the mod I had, so it does that if I press a certain button. But I will figure that out later, and you'll probably see that in the video unless I cut it out. I have not decided yet. As you can see, I'm just fixing up the wall, finishing it up. And then I'm just deciding, yeah, I decided I'm just going to do it and then cover up the planks on the outside. And you go on the outside to do this right side because I cannot get it from, because the furnaces are in the way. And then you're just going to see me quickly chuck some dirt around it in a second. If I can get it out properly, that is. I'm just going to try and make it look nice so it doesn't look too bad and obvious that I'm just trying to cover up the planks on the outside. Chuck a bit of, if I can actually get it way in. Not there, there we go. So it looks kind of okay. We're going to cover up the top here so you cannot see them when I'm going up the hill because it needs to look like I'm actually in the hill, not showing up on the outside like this. So we're going to jump up here and fill up the rest of this. That looks okay at the moment. I mean, I may chuck on top like I have with the other one. And yeah, I have. And obviously I'm doing the voiceover after I filmed the video. If I can place things correctly, we're actually going to get things done. We're going to shut the door and start excavating the room. I've obviously sped it up a bit so you can see that obviously we're not sitting here for 5 minutes as I'm just kind of making room for another room. It's getting rid of all this stone and cobblestone so we can make room, make it another room. Easier, get rid of that bit there. Might cover it up later with something else. We're just going to continue excavating, and obviously you're going to see me every now and then go back to go make some more pickaxes while I excavate all this cobblestone. So I completely run out of dark oak, so we're going to go chop some more dark oak trees down right here, and then we're going to do some planting of saplings later when I've done what I want. And we are not going to look at the Enderman, so the Enderman does not attack us, because I do not feel like fighting an Enderman this early without armor or anything. And I realized my axe broke, and I realized there's still some tree up there, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. Then I'm going to go back to it later when I have the blocks to build up to it, so I can get rid of the rest of it. So I don't have a floating tree in the sky, because who wants that? Not me. So we're obviously heading back to the house so I think I have some food on my chest, because I need some kind of food, because as you can see, I am going to be starving soon, and it looks like I do have some apples on that there that I can eat. So I will eat them in just a moment. As you can see, I've just continued on with fixing up the wall, closing the door so I could chuck the dark oak plank there, but we're going to continue doing the wall so it's not cobblestone, because we like to stick with the dark oak thing. We're just going to take that coal while it's there, and I'm going to make it one block wider. I should say not one wall wider, I should say one block. But yeah, we're just gonna continue filling this up. I'm gonna speed it up just a little. As you can see, we have now finished all the wall in here. I'm just fixing up the little torches so we have some lighting in there and it's not so dark. But yeah, we've finished this whole room, well, the wall of it, and I'm just going to decide what kind of flooring I want. We're going to fix this up so it's not a spruce amongst the dark oak anymore. So now that is fixed, and that's not going to annoy me, and probably not going to annoy you guys anymore. But we're gonna start moving these chests into the next room and organizing that. So I'm just gonna speed that up, and I will be back. Alright, now that is all done, the chests in the room, we're going to start doing the floor, figuring out what we want. Think we might got to see what the oak and the birch looks next to each other, and then I'm going to decide. It's probably going to be the oak. But I will be back when the floor and the chests are organized. And yeah, we'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, we are back. We have organized our chests, as you can see, as best we can. We have also finished the floor. We did end up going with oak planks for the flooring. As you can see, I'm just grabbing out some sticks and that, so I can make some shovel, so I can make a shovel so we can start on the ceiling or the roof, as you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we're gonna start on that. I'm also gonna get some, might make some more torches later, but we're gonna get started on this roof, so it's not dirt roof and it's not like we're completely in a dirt hole. We've actually remodeled it, kind of thing. But yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're going with birch for the roof, or the ceiling, if you want to call it ceiling. I mean, I'm probably just gonna call it ceiling. But yeah, we're going with birch for the ceiling. We've finished in here, and then we're just gonna collect this dirt up quickly before we go outside, jump up on the hill, and cover it up with some dirt so you guys do not see it. So it looks like we are properly in the hobbit hole in the hill. And I'm gonna go get rid of this floating tree that is still out there that it has been annoying me. So we are just gonna get rid of that and then chop down a couple more trees probably. And yeah, okay, there is still more wood. Alright, why hasn't it not? There's probably still one bit of wood that I've got to get rid of. Yep, there we go. So we just gotta get yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this wood and then there will no longer be a floating tree. We're gonna dig down so we can move over a little more to get that other piece. Just see us. We are in a different skin right this second, but by the end we will be in a normal skin. I just forgot to change the skin before I jumped on to film for the last couple of days because I did change it yesterday before I when I did finish filming yesterday. But yeah, we are back in here so we can make some more axes. And yeah, so we can chop things down faster. We are now going back to finish off that floating tree because it actually is quite annoying to have floating tree, and it also gives zombies and skeletons somewhere to be in the shade without dying when they're outside. So we're just gonna get rid of this loose of wood, and now that we no longer have a floating tree, and we are now axing down these planks so we can get back down to the floor without jumping and falling and dying because we don't want to die to fall from high death. Fall from high place, if I can get my words out right. But yeah, we're gonna get some of this redwood. We're gonna get rid of this floating tree first off. But first off, I need some more axes. So we're gonna go eat this food first. And then we're gonna go back to the house so I can make a couple more axes so we can chop down the rest of that so it's not floating either. And then we might go on for a search of food. I am not sure yet. But yeah, we're just gonna make some axes here. I will speed up a little so a little less boring for you all. So I will be back when I decide what else we're doing when I've finished chopping down the trees. Okay, here's where I was just like, I cannot be bothered cutting down the rest of that tree because I noticed how low I was getting on hunger. So we're going to go on a search for some food and eat it as we go because, as you can see, we have three hunger things left. However, the way the food thing works, whatever you want to call it, the hunger bar, there we go. But since we are low, I have no food, so I have gone on the search for some food. We have found a couple. I'm going to eat some of these onions that we found in a second, and then we're going to continue on our search for some more food. We're going to grab some mushrooms as well because we can make mushroom soup with that or eat the mushrooms on its own. But yeah, we eat some onions here now, as you can see, and our hunger bar is now back up to full, so we are no longer hungry and we have full hearts. That is a big hole that I am not risking jumping down in, so we're gonna go back this way. Search. Oh, and I see some more mushrooms that I'm gonna grab in a second once I get across safely. But we're gonna grab these mushrooms and then we're gonna keep on search for some food because we do need some food. Otherwise, we're gonna die. Otherwise, we will most likely die of hunger, and that's not the way I want to go out. Oh, we found some chickens. And we're gonna kill these chickens because we need food. And I'm sorry, chickens, but I need food. We need to cook you so we can eat. You gave me some eggs. I can bring you back to life. It's okay. I'll just throw the eggs. And we'll hopefully get some chickens out of those hatchlings. Otherwise, we're stuffed unless we find more chickens. But oh well, let's keep on our search for some... Oh, and I put some more mushrooms in the... just here. So we're going to grab those. But yeah, we're going to get rid of some of that stuff, the grass. But yeah, we're going to grab these mushrooms here. And we're going to keep on the search for more food. And we found a moose. I am going to try and kill it because we need food. Hopefully we can get meat from it. And we're just going to start on hitting it. As you can see. Oh no. It's hitting us. Oh no. Oh no. And we are dead. So it looks like we have loaded into a desert for our 6th save. Because we died to a freaking moose. But we're going to grab this waystone very quickly. And then you guys can see my face again. In 2 seconds. There we go. No, that's the packet. There we go. But thank you all for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all next time for our next video.